Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Bob and Nikki series book discussions. This is now book 30 that we're on, as you can see from the screen, Mr. Wilson's Neighborhood. In this installment, we finally get um, the boatmen settled where they need to be, and Bob goes back to Earth because the um, the government back on Earth is being belligerent toward him. So they um, are trying to use their usual influence to make life hard on Bob and the fleet. But he has a few surprises up his sleeve, and he and the Gene Cernan actually pull picket duty toward the end of book 29 and into book 30. And I believe we're there also for the start of book 31. I haven't actually started it yet, but we get very little sort of plot development in this book. And in this way, it's a little bit reminiscent of the books earlier in the series where you see sort of the crew in one place and you kind of follow their day-to-day operations and you see what's going on. So you get caught up in this book a little bit about some of the stuff going on Earth. You find out about some of the people that BSR, Bob Saucer Repair, has been helping. You find out about some of the machinations. You also get an interesting glimpse into what's going on with the Bigfoot people on Earth, because they finally decide that they want to go to Charlie's planet. So there's an increment here of some of the characters that we're used to on Earth, Mountain View, and Meatbringer. Some of those people decide to go to Charlie's planet, and they get a transport. We also see some things developing with Janice and Jim Bailey. And we get some things developing with Jimmy in this book. Jimmy meets somebody who he likes, but she happens to be an Amish girl and she's on her Rumspringa. So she's in her years of being away from the Amish community out in the world just to make sure that the Amish life is for her. But and Bob's been doing business with her dad, but it's causing problems for the fleet on Earth with the government. So even though this book is a little bit slower in terms of plot development, I really enjoyed the opportunity to follow some of the characters that we're used to and kind of see the Bob and Nikki series and the crew sort of just going about their daily lives without a lot of battles and planning, and there was some of that. There was some skills and some confrontations with, because we're still looking for new planets to settle and we still have issues with derelicts, but they're not coming into the crew as fast and furious as they once were. But the opportunity to follow the crew, to follow the characters in their day-to-day interactions, I think is where this series really shines and where I get the most comfort out of it. So I continue to enjoy my journey through these books. There are 52 in this series as I come to you right now. And I am now going to be on book 31 fairly soon. I'm finishing up another book before I come back with that. But if you're following me through the Bob and Nikki series, and you enjoy hanging out with them and seeing their interactions together. Thank you for following me. If you have recently subscribed to the channel and you're following me for other content, just know that that's coming too, but I have some external circumstances going on right now that are making it a little bit harder for me to produce public content. I'm in the middle of summer sessions and I've got some things going on. So be on the lookout for that. I'll be posting. But until next time, folks, and until our next book discussion, take care, stay safe, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye for now.